to buy or pay off, clear by payment, to redeem a mortgage, to buy back as after a tax sale or mortgage foreclosure, to recover something pledged by payment or other satisfaction. To discharge or fulfill a pledge or promise and so on. For, make amends for, offset some fault or shortcoming. To obtain the release or restoration of, as from captivity by paying a ransom. And in theology, of course, to deliver from sin and is offered for the sinner. And then some very interesting ones I want you to listen very carefully. To turn in vouchers or coupons for actual value. To extricate from something detrimental. To release from blame or debt. Now, I'm going to pick the four most important ones that are relevant to our discussion for this year. They're very simple. The first one, to deliver from sin and its consequences by means of a sacrifice offered for the sinner. This Jesus Christ already did for everyone by his death on the cross. Jesus paid the redeeming sacrifice for everyone. And that's what the gospel of Jesus Christ is about. Salvation for man's soul, for man's spirit. Salvation. And in this salvation, he gives us something. You know, a lot of times we talk about what he took away. He took away my sin. That's true. He took away my condemnation. That's true. How about what he gave? Most people never major on what he gave. They're conscious that he took something away. He took away their sin. Thank God. But have you ever focused on or majored on what he gave? The death of Jesus was only a means to an end. The death God's ultimate plan. It was a means to an end. His death paid. His resurrection, and that's why, understand this, Christianity does not begin with the death of Jesus. Christianity begins with the resurrection of Jesus. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is so important. And until and unless a man believes in the resurrection of Jesus Christ, he cannot be saved. There's where salvation is. Not in the death, but in the resurrection. And of course, you know, the lesser is included in the greater. If there were no death, there would be no resurrection. But through his resurrection, the Bible says, he brought us justification. Now I'll explain that in brief. Why justification? Justification means to be acquitted, to be declared not guilty. Now, this is one of the most extraordinary teachings of the Bible. Justification. I want you to think about it this way. It's so important. When Jesus died, he died in our place. He was crucified on the cross in the place of sinners. So he died in our place. He paid the debt. He paid the penalty for sins. He paid for us. Okay? So because he paid, you don't need to pay again. There should be no more such things as penance. Like some people go through penance, trying to satisfy